Hippo yawning next to a heron standing on the back of another hippo. A couple of triggerfish looking into the camera captured at the Azores. Even though they may look funny, these fish can be quite aggressive. In this case, they didn't attempt to bite the photographer, but the dome port of his camera housing ended up with some scratches. This was shot on the Falkland Islands. These two gentoo pigs were hanging out on the beach when one shook himself off and gave his mate the snub. The photographer went to explore the wildlife near the small town of Bikaner in India. During last day of his trip, he came across a pipe in a city where he spotted an owlet. It took him some waiting for the spotted owlet to come out of the pipe. It was really funny when he came out and looked at the photographer straight before going inside. He closed one of his eyes and felt like he wanted to say, "I see you, boy." Cooper's Hawk, Ontario, Canada. Highly commended winners. Apart from its beauty, Cape Hillsborough is renowned for its resident kangaroos and wallabies. The photographer visited the area for 3 consecutive sunrises, but it was on his final morning that he captured this beautiful spectacle. 2 wallabies fighting on the beach as the sun burst through the surrounding clouds. The photographer clicked the raccoon on a Florida beach, where he fed him shrimps. The raccoon thanked him like this. Walking near a Cambodian temple where groups of wild monkeys live, the photographer came across this scene. A wild monkey in total relax while its friends was taking care of it. Actually, this is Indian Sarus crane attacking a blue bull from behind. The bull happened to venture close to Sarus's nest, wherein it had laid a single egg. The Sarus crane, which is tallest flying bird in the world, opened its huge wings and attacked the bull from behind, driving the bull away from the nest. The photographer was following a group of meerkats on foot in the Kalahari Trails Game Reserve in South Africa. Most individuals, including adults, were in a playful mood. In the photo, there is no aggression between individuals, but rather an interaction that reminds us of humans when one of our friends joke about us, and you pretend to strangle them, and in response they open their mouth like a simpleton. A duckling walking, waddling across a turtle-covered log at the Honikta wetlands. The duckling fell off after a few turtle crossings. It was so cute. A red squirrel jumps during a rainstorm so you can see the drops flying around. One morning in a local park in Florida, one owlet tries to squeeze into the nest hole with mom, maybe to see the outside world for the first time. The moment lasted only a few seconds as mom didn't seem very happy with the arrangement. The salmon decided to punch the bear in the face rather than be his lunch. Two king penguins at Volunteer Point in the Falklands. The right-hand bird may have an inscrutable expression, but it must be wondering where its mate's head has gone. Perhaps it is a Rudyard Kipling scholar. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. This 3-month-old cub and his sibling were in a tree. The other lionesses were in other trees and on the ground. He wanted to get down and walked all over the branches looking for the right spot, and finally just went for it. It was probably his first time in a tree and his descent didn't go so well. He was just fine, though after landing on the ground, he got up and ran off with some other cubs.